Hello, good to have you with us. This is English News Broadcast on ERi-TV, live from the headquarters in Asmara at exactly 10:30 p.m. Today is Sunday, 23rd October 2022. First, the top stories. Seminar to female youth teachers in the Central Region. Effort to improve student school performances. China's Communist Party endorses Xi Jinping core leadership. India rocket puts 36 internet satellite into orbit. In our local news, Mrs. Tesfa Mikael, President of the National Union of Eritrean Women, conducted seminar to female youth teachers in the Central Region on 22nd October. Explaining that the Eritrean woman that made miracle yesterday has significant role and contribution in the national affairs, Mrs. Tesfa called on the female youth teachers to play leading role beyond realizing equal participation in all sectors to ensure equitable opportunities and benefits as well as in nurturing developed society. Pointing out that teaching occupation is a noble profession that brings fundamental change in the lives of society, Mrs. Taha called on the female youth teachers to work double-fold aimed at ensuring gender equality, indicating that the National Union of Eritrean Women is exerting effort to produce women that are proud of their natural providence and that have strong participation in the national affairs. Mrs. Taha called for leading role in transferring the noble societal values to the young generation. Commending the National Union of Eritrean Women for organizing the seminar, the participants expressed resolve to contribute their part in the implementation of the national development drives. The Ministry of Education branch in the Southern Region organized a meeting in Mandafara on 20th and 21st October aimed at improving the performance of students in the 8th grade national examination. The meeting was attended by school directors, supervisors, as well as heads of schools in the region. Reporting at the meeting, Mr. Asmerom Sesinos, coordinator of the 8th grade national examination at the ministry's branch in the region, said that in this year's 8th grade national examination, over 19,000 students, including 49.6% females, took part and 48.8% scored passing marks, indicating that compared to the previous year, the achievement has been better. Mr. Asmerom called for integrated efforts of the part of teachers and supervisors for better outcome. Mr. Hebtizgi Kidane, head of the Ministry of Education branch in the region, on his part called for integrated effort to identify the bottleneck and address them, calling for preserving achievement already registered and address the challenges. Mr. Musa Hussein Naib, Director General of General Education at the Ministry of Education, expressed on the importance of providing due attention to pre- and elementary education with a view to develop competence and performance of students. In the Southern Region, there are 179 preschools, 265 elementary, 96 junior, and 29 high schools. You are watching ERi-TV. Stay tuned for international news. Later on, assuring he will be handed an unprecedented third term in power at the end of the week-long gathering in Belgium, China's ruling party approved a sweeping reshuffle that saw a number of top officials step down, allowing Xi to appoint new allies. The largely rubber-stamp meeting of among 2,300 party delegates was meticulously choreographed, with Xi determined to avoid any surprises as he enshrined his leadership for the next 5 years. but in an unexpected move that punctured the proceeding at the Great Hall of the People, former President Hu Jintao was led out of the closing ceremony. No official explanation was given. Delegates then approved a call obliging all party members to uphold Comrade Xi Jinping's core position on the party central committee and in the party as a whole, according to an unanimously passed resolution on changes to the party charter. Xi is now all but certain to be unveiled as General Secretary today, shortly after the first meeting of the new Central Committee. This will allow Xi to sail through all third term as China's president, due to be announced during the government's annual legislative session in March. President Isaias Afwerki congratulated Xi Jinping on behalf of the Eritrean people and government and noted that China, which has been led by a communist party for the last 70 years, has recorded a great progress under the ruling party, and the fact that Xi Jinping has been selected will have a great positive impact. India's space agency says its rocket has successfully put 36 internet satellites into orbit for UK-based satellite company OneWeb after months of delay due to the war in Ukraine. The mission, part of the commercial arrangement between New Space India Limited, a government-run firm, and OneWeb, was announced successfully by the Indian Space Research Organisation early today. The chairman of Indian Space Research Organisation, Sridhar Panikkar, stated that this is the first ever commercial launch of the new rocket LVM-3 launch vehicle Mark III as liftoff took place at 12:07 a.m. from the Satish Dhawan Space Center. This is 14th launch of OneWeb satellite, relied on India's heaviest rocket, normally reserved for government spacecraft. OneWeb launched its first satellite in 2019, which was the first launch for OneWeb since breaking with the Russian Space Agency in March because of the Moscow-Ukraine war. Despite this year's disruption, the British company said it remains on track to activate global coverage next year with a planned constellation of 648 satellites. It's already providing service in the northernmost latitude. The satellite will be arranged in 12 rings with 49 satellites in each planet at 1,200 kilometers circular orbit, and each satellite will complete a full trip around the Earth every 109 minutes. This is according to the Indian Space Research Organisation. And now we have a quick review of the top stories. Seminar to female youth teachers in the Central Region. Effort to improve student school performances. China's Communist Party endorses Xi Jinping's core leadership. India rockets puts 36 internet satellites into orbit. That was all with the news for tonight. Thank you for being with us.